Don't scroll. Just give me 2 minutes. Because maybe, just maybe, these 2 minutes could change your life. I know. You've been through a lot. Silent battles, sleepless nights, smiles on your face while your heart was quietly breaking inside. But wait, don't skip, don't move. This isn't just another reel. This is for you. Yes, you. The one who's been strong for too long. The one who's tired, but still shows up. The one who's been waiting for a sign. Maybe this is it. Just stay with me. Let your heart listen, not just your ears. Because in the next few seconds, I'm going to tell you something that you might have needed to hear your whole life.
My child, even now, even after everything, you still belong to me. I know what you've been through. I know the choices you regret, the moments you wish you could erase, the thoughts that echo in the silence. You've looked at your reflection and wondered, could he still want me? And I want to tell you this now, with all the tenderness of heaven. Yes, I still want you. I have not changed my mind. You still belong to me. You were mine when you first opened your eyes to the world. You were mine when your laughter was innocent and your hope unshaken. You were mine in the days of joy and the nights of sorrow. You were mine in the moments of rebellion and in the moments of return. You were mine even when you ran, even when you hid, even when you believed lies about who you are. You have always been mine, and nothing can undo that. I know what they said about you. I know how the world labeled you. I know the voices that told you that you were not enough, not lovable, not wanted. I saw the moments when you believed them, when you let their words sink in deeper than my truth, when you tried to earn love, prove worth, or disappear altogether. But I was never ashamed of you. I never stopped calling you by your true name, beloved, chosen, redeemed, mine. You don't have to earn my love. It was never for sale. It's not a reward for good behavior. It is a gift, freely given, purchased by my own blood, sealed with my own spirit. You could never work hard enough to deserve it, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to. You only have to let go of the lie that says you're unworthy. I see you clinging to guilt like a shield, believing you're protecting others by punishing yourself. But I already took the punishment. I carried the weight of your sin so you wouldn't have to. And still, you carry it. You carry shame like it belongs to you. You replay memories that I already forgave. You relive failures I've already buried in the deepest sea. My child, let it go. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by my love. I did not come to condemn you. I came to save you. I came to rescue the brokenhearted, to bind up your wounds, to lift your head, to bring you home. And I am still here, whispering, come back to me. Not with fear, not with shame, but with open arms and open heart and perfect love that casts out fear. I am not disgusted by your scars. I am drawn to them because they show me where to pour my healing. I am not surprised by your anger, your confusion, your questions. I invite them. I am not disappointed in your weakness. I meet you there with grace. I do not need you to be perfect. I need you to be present. Come and rest. Rest from the striving. Rest from the proving. Rest from the voices that chase you with fear. You were never meant to live chained to anxiety or guilt or condemnation. I have already won your freedom. The cross was not halfway victory. It was full redemption. You belong to me, not just when you feel holy, not just when you're doing well, but always. In your mess, in your sorrow, in your weakness, you are still mine. When I look at you, I don't see a failure. I don't see someone falling behind. I see someone I died for. I see someone I live for. I see someone I am preparing a place for. I see my own image stamped upon your soul. I see potential the world missed. I see destiny. I see light. I see beauty even in the ashes. You may feel tired. You may feel like giving up, but I am not giving up on you. My spirit lives inside you. Even when you feel numb, even when the flame feels small, even when your prayers are weak whispers, I hear them. I collect them like treasure. Every tear you cry, I carry it close to my heart. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. I don't measure you by how fast you run. I walk with you at your pace. I carry you when you can't move. I hold your hand when your knees buckle. This world can be cruel. The people you trusted may have let you down. The dreams you built may have crumbled, but I remain. I am your constant. I am your home. I am your shepherd. I am your friend. I am your savior. I am your peace. And I am not leaving. So breathe, my child. Let your shoulders fall. Let your walls come down. Let my love in again. Not because you've earned it, but because it's who I am. I am love, and you were made to be loved by me. You still belong. You always have. You always will. I am Jesus, and I am yours.
Child, even now I am with you. Even here, even in this silence, in this confusion, in this waiting, I am closer than your very breath. You may not feel me. You may not see the way ahead, but I have never been more present with you than I am right now. When your prayers feel unanswered, I am still listening. When the tears fall and no one notices, I notice. When you whisper, "God, where are you?" I am already wrapping my arms around you. Even if you can't sense it yet, even if your heart is too numb to feel me. I do not need you to pretend. I do not need polished words. I want your honesty. I want your real. I want you to come to me tired, if you are tired. Come to me angry, if you are angry. Come to me confused, broken, hurting. Just come. You were not made to carry this weight alone. You were never meant to be your own healer. That's why I came. I came not just to save you for eternity. I came to walk with you through every single moment on earth. I know the burden you carry. I know how deeply you want to be okay. I see the way you try to hold it together for everyone else. But inside, you are weary, and you wonder if anyone truly sees the real you. I do. I see you when no one else does. I see the thoughts you don't speak. I see the nights you can't sleep. I see the effort it takes just to keep moving. I do not overlook you. I never have, and I never will. You may have walked through storms that almost drowned you. You may have questioned everything, your faith, your worth, your purpose. But through it all, I never left. Even when you doubted me, even when you questioned my love, even when you turned away, I stayed. Because my love is not fragile. It does not break under pressure. It does not disappear in the darkness. My love is constant, steady, fierce. You are not too broken for me. The cracks you try to hide, I see beauty there. I don't need you to be whole before I use you. I don't need perfection to pour out my presence. In fact, it is in your weakness that my strength shines brightest. So bring me the shattered pieces. Bring me the parts of your heart you've tried to glue back together. You don't have to fix yourself to come to me.
Come as you are, and I will begin the healing. And I won't do it with shame or pressure. I'll do it gently, patiently, with mercy, with understanding, with love that never grows tired. Yes, I know your past, every chapter, every failure, every wound, and I still choose you, again and again. You belong to me, not because you've earned it, but because I gave myself for you. I paid the price for you. I didn't just die for the cleaned up version of you. I died for the real you. You may wonder, how could he love someone like me? And I say to you now, how could I not? You are mine. You bear my image. You carry my light. No matter how hidden it feels, the light still burns. You are not forgotten. Even if the world walks away, I will not. Even if your friends don't understand, I do. Even if your story feels like a mess, I'm still writing beauty from the ashes. I don't just tolerate you, I delight in you. I am not waiting for you to fix yourself. I am waiting for you to lean on me. Let me carry what you can't. Let me speak life where you've only heard defeat. Let me be your safe place, your comfort, your strength. When you grow tired of pretending, I will still be here. When the world grows cold, my warmth will never fade. When everything seems like too much, I will whisper, peace, be still. You are not walking through this alone. I have gone before you, I walk beside you, and I cover you from behind. I know the plans I have for you, and they are still good. Even if the road looks different now, even if you've lost time, even if you've lost people, even if you've lost yourself. I restore, I redeem, I rebuild. Nothing is wasted in my hands. So don't give up. Don't believe the lie that says this is the end. It is not. You are still breathing, which means I am still working. Trust me with the timing. Trust me with the outcome. And most of all, trust me with your heart. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to stay close. Let me walk with you in the mystery. Let me comfort you in the waiting. Let me remind you again and again, even now, I am with you.
My beloved child, I know it feels like the world has moved on and left you behind. I see the moments when you question whether anyone remembers you, whether anyone still cares. The silence can feel like a heavy blanket, and the waiting stretches out so long that it begins to whisper lies. You're invisible. You've been forgotten. But I want to speak truth over that lie right now. Listen closely. Let it sink in. I have not forgotten you. I couldn't forget you if I tried. You are carved into the palm of my hands. Every heartbeat of yours has echoed through eternity. Every breath you take is known by me. Your name, your true name, is written in my book, spoken in my heart, wrapped in my purpose. You may not feel seen by others, but I have seen you since before you were born. I saw you when you were knit together in the secret place. I saw your first steps, your first heartbreak, your first moment of doubt. I saw the battles you fought alone. I saw you hold back tears in front of others, then cry alone in the dark. I was there. I was always there. You do not need to shout to be heard by me. Even your sighs are sacred to me. Even your silence speaks volumes to my heart. You are not lost in the crowd. You are not forgotten in the noise of this world. I see you. I remember you. I carry you every day. When others forgot your birthday, I remembered. When they didn't notice your pain, I did.
When they didn't celebrate your small victories, I was rejoicing over you with singing. You are my child, and I will never forget my own. I know what it feels like to be abandoned. I was rejected by those I came to save. I was betrayed by one of my closest friends. I stood in front of crowds who once shouted Hosanna and heard them cry, "Crucify him." I know what loneliness feels like. I know the sting of being misunderstood. That is why I stay so close to you in your loneliness. That is why my presence draws near to the brokenhearted, because I understand. And I promise you, I am doing more behind the scenes than you can see right now. I know you've prayed and waited and hoped and wondered why the answers seem slow. But my timing is not delay. It is protection. It is preparation. It is the loving patience of a father who knows what you need even when you do not. I will not forget your dreams. I will not forget your calling. I will not forget the promises I made over your life. What I spoke over you in the light, I will fulfill, even when you walk through the dark. You are not overlooked. Heaven still has its eyes on you. I have seen your faithfulness, even when no one else saw. I saw the times you gave quietly, the times you forgave when it hurt, the times you loved when you had nothing left, the times you held on when everything in you wanted to give up. I see it all, and I count it all. Your tears are not wasted. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your faith is not in vain. I am storing every moment. I am working all things together for your good. You may feel stuck, but I am moving. You may feel left behind, but I am leading you step by step. You have not been forgotten. You are being formed. And what I am forming in you is deep and beautiful and eternal. So hold on. Stay with me. If I had not forgotten the thief on the cross, do you think I would forget you? If I did not forget Peter after he denied me, do you think I would forget you after your mistakes? If I remembered the woman who touched my robe in a crowd, do you think I would not remember your trembling prayers? My love for you is not fragile. My memory of you is not shallow. You are unforgettable to me, and I will never let you go.
My precious child, I see how far you feel right now, like you've wandered too long, like the road back home is too far. But hear me, you can always come back to me. There is no distance too great, no sin too dark, no time too late. My arms are still open. My heart still burns for you. I never closed the door. I know how it happened, the drift, the distractions, the wounds that hardened your heart. I know the pain that made you question whether I was even listening. I know the voices that told you you've gone too far this time. But I never stopped loving you. You may have let go of me, but I never let go of you. I was with you in your rebellion. I was there in your silence. I was present even in the places you thought I would never go, because I go where my children are. And now I'm calling you again. Not with guilt, not with shame, but with love. With the tenderness of a father who sees his child limping home and runs out to meet them with tears in his eyes. You don't have to explain everything. You don't have to prove anything. Just come back to me. Bring your doubt, bring your sin, bring your fear, bring your failure. I can handle it all. I will not reject you. I will not humiliate you. I will not remind you of what you did. I will restore you. Just like the prodigal son found a feast instead of punishment, you will find celebration, not condemnation. I want to restore your joy. I want to heal your heart. I want to redeem what you lost.
You don't need to fix everything first. You just need to say yes. Yes to love. Yes to mercy. Yes to starting again. You are not too far gone. I specialize in restoration. I raise dead things to life. I make rivers in the desert. I turn ashes into beauty. If you failed, come to me. If you're exhausted, come to me. If you're afraid, come to me. If you've forgotten how to pray, just whisper my name, and I will come running. Don't wait for tomorrow. Today is the day of return. There is still time. There is still grace. There is still room for you at my table. I want you, not the version of you you're trying to become, not the person you wish you were. I want you, right now, as you are. Come back to me. I've never stopped waiting, and I will never stop loving you. Always. Jesus.
My beloved. You look at your life and sometimes wonder if it's too late. You replay the moments you wish you could erase. You carry the weight of what if and if only. You see chapters filled with pain, regret, or silence, and you ask, can anything good come from this? But I want you to hear me clearly today. I am still writing your story. I'm not finished with you. You may feel stuck in a season of waiting, of heartbreak, of uncertainty. You may feel like the ink has run dry, but I am still holding the pen. I never stopped writing, and I write with redemption. I write with compassion. I write with the kind of beauty that can rise even from ashes. What feels like an ending to you is often a turning point in my hands. I've seen every broken part. I know the disappointments you never spoke. I know how deeply you hoped for more, how much you longed for things to turn out differently. But I want you to know, I'm not just the God of beginnings. I'm the God who meets you in the middle and who carries you to the end. You are not disqualified. You are not discarded. If you've lost time, I can restore it. If you've fallen, I can raise you up. If you've walked away, I can bring you home. I never needed perfection to use you, just your heart. The world sees failure as a period, but I often use it as a comma. I take the moments others would erase and I weave them into testimonies that shine with hope. I'm not ashamed of your story. I know you've made mistakes. I know some chapters are filled with pain, some caused by others, some by your own choices. But I can use all of it. Every wound, every delay, every detour. I specialize in stories that look impossible. Moses thought he was too broken, too slow, too late, but I used him to set a nation free. David fell in sin, but I still called him a man after my heart. Peter denied me 3 times, but I built my church through him. Don't you see? I am the God of restoration. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Your life is not over. The page you're on is not the last. I am still writing beauty, still writing healing, still writing redemption. So give me your pen. Trust me with your next step. Trust me with your next word. Even when the future feels blank or blurry, I see the full story. I see the chapters that are still to come. And yes, they are filled with hope. The wounds you carry will not define you. They will deepen your wisdom. The delays you faced will not destroy you. They will strengthen your trust. The silence you've endured will not drown you. I will use it to train your ear to hear my whisper. You may not see the purpose yet, but I do. One day, you will look back and see the fingerprints of grace on every page. You will see how I was writing when you thought nothing was happening. You will see how I was shaping you in the seasons you wished you could skip. For now, stay close. You don't have to understand the entire plot. You just need to stay near the author. I am not done.
I am still writing hope where you saw despair. I am still joy where you've only known sorrow. I am still purpose where you felt forgotten. And I will keep writing because you are worth the story.
My child, there is something I want to make unshakably clear to your heart today. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your failure, not your fear, your weakness, or your silence. Not the darkness, not the chaos, not even death. I did not love you because you earned it, so you cannot lose my love by falling short. You may stumble, but I will not let you fall away from my heart. The enemy tries to convince you that you're too messy, too broken, too complicated. He whispers, "You failed too many times." But listen to me, you are mine, and no force in heaven or on earth can snatch you from my hand. I died knowing every weakness you'd carry. I rose again knowing every fear you'd face. I don't walk away when it gets hard. I draw closer. Your shame doesn't scare me. Your questions don't offend me. Your tears don't annoy me. They move me. You're not a project to me. You are a person deeply known and eternally loved. When you're at your strongest, I rejoice with you. When you're at your weakest, I carry you. There is no version of you that I stop loving. You don't have to pretend with me. If you're tired, fall into my arms. If you're angry, speak it. I can handle your honesty. If you're ashamed, come close. I already know, and I still call you chosen. I do not love some future version of you. I love you right now. And I'm not leaving. Even if you try to run, I will follow. Even if you hide, I will find you. Even if you forget me, I will keep whispering your name. Because that's what my love does. I am not waiting for you to get everything right. I am here offering my hand in your most vulnerable moment. My grace is not limited. My patience is not short. My love is not based on performance. You could go to the farthest place on earth. I would still be there. You could mess up 1,000 times. I would still choose you. Nothing can change my mind about you. Not failure, not fear, not what others have said, not what you've said about yourself. Nothing. So breathe. Let the weight fall off your shoulders. You don't have to earn my love. You only need to receive it. And it's here, right now. My arms are open. No matter what you've done, no matter how far you've wandered, I will always love you. And nothing can separate you from that love. My beloved, I see the storm that surrounds you. I hear the wind of fear, the waves of anxiety, the thunder of uncertainty pounding against your heart. I know it feels like you are in a small boat on a vast, dark sea, overwhelmed, tossed, nearly capsizing. But I want to speak directly into this moment. You are not alone in the storm. I am here, right now. Not watching from a distance, not waiting for you on the other side. I am with you in the middle of it. When the disciples were in the boat, terrified by the wind and waves, they thought I was sleeping, but I was never unaware. I was teaching them to trust me in the dark, and when they cried out, I calmed the storm with a word. I can do the same for you. But even more important than calming your storm is calming you. I want to quiet your soul, steady your hands, anchor your heart. You do not need to be fearless to be faithful. Bring me your trembling. Bring me your tears. Let me be your peace when nothing around you makes sense. The storm is loud, but my voice is stronger. I say, peace,
Be still, not just to the wind, but to your thoughts, not just to the waves, but to your emotions. You don't have to pretend everything is okay. I see the burden you carry. I feel the weight pressing on your chest when you try to sleep. I know how exhausting it is to keep smiling when inside you're crying. Come to me, not with performance, but with your raw heart. I walked on water to meet my friends in the storm, and I will walk through fire, pain, and darkness to get to you. You are not forgotten in the chaos. You are not abandoned in the storm. I've placed my spirit inside you. That same power that calmed the sea, that raised me from the grave, now lives in you. So stand, even if your legs shake. Speak, even if your voice cracks. Hope, even when it hurts. You are not drowning. You are being held. I will never let you go under. You may feel like you're losing control, but I never lost control. I am steering this boat. I am guiding this journey. I am writing a story where this storm becomes a testimony. Others may leave when things get hard, but I stay. I stay when the sky grows dark. I stay when the lightning flashes. I stay when the storm rages all night. Because I love you. Not for what you do, but for who you are. Even in the storm, you are still mine, and nothing can tear you from my hand. So rest now. Let me hold you while the waves rise. I am the anchor in your storm. I am your calm in the chaos. I am your shelter in the wind. And you are never, not for a moment, alone.
My dear one, I see what you've lost. I know what was taken from you. The love that left, the opportunity that slipped through your hands, the dream that slowly faded. I see the empty places in your heart, the ones you try not to think about too much because the pain still lives there. But hear me today. You are more than what you've lost. What was taken from you does not define you. What left you does not determine your worth. I know how deeply it hurt. I know how long you've carried it. I wept with you. I held you through the night. I whispered your name when you had no words to pray. But I want you to know, loss is not the end of your story. Yes, something was taken, but I am the God who restores. I do not minimize your pain. I redeem it. I do not ignore your grief. I walk with you through it. And when the time is right, I bring new life from dry ground. My child, your value has never changed. Not 1 ounce of your identity was lost with what you lost. You are still chosen. You are still loved. You are still called. You are still enough. Your worth is not in what you've built or held or achieved. Your worth is in who you are to me, and you are my treasure. I will restore what the enemy tried to steal. I will breathe new dreams into the places that feel barren. I know it feels impossible right now, but resurrection always looks impossible until it happens. Do you remember Lazarus? I waited. I delayed. People thought I didn't care, but I was preparing a greater miracle. And when I called Lazarus out of the tomb, life returned. I will do the same in your story. The things that seem dead, I will breathe life into them again. Not always in the same form, not always in the way you expect, but always in love, always with purpose. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. The enemy thought your loss would destroy you, but I am using it to shape you into something stronger, softer, deeper. I will fill the gaps with my presence. I will mend what has been torn. I will bless you in ways that surprise you. You are still on the path I designed,
even with your losses. Sometimes what is removed is part of the refining, and what I bring next will be filled with my fingerprints. So don't look only at what you've lost. Look at what you still have, me. And if you still have me, then you still have hope. And hope, my child, is never small. I am not finished with you. I am not done blessing you. You will see joy again. You will feel laughter return to your soul. You are more than what you've lost, because you belong to me.
My beloved child, I know what you're carrying. I see the weight on your back, the guilt, the shame, the things no one else knows about. You've tried to move on. You've tried to cover it up, to act strong, to press forward. But the echoes of failure still whisper in your ears, don't they? But I want you to hear me, and hear me clearly. My grace still covers you. Yes, even that. Even the part you don't want to talk about. Even the choice you regret. Even the season where you wandered far from me. I saw it all, and I never turned my face away. I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not disappointed beyond repair. I am the one who died for you while you were still in your brokenness, not after you cleaned up. Do you think your mistakes can cancel my love? Do you think your failure is greater than my mercy? No, child, never. I came to cover, not to condemn. When I stretched my arms on the cross, I saw every sin, every regret, every shadow in your life, and I said, I choose them, still. My grace is not weak. It does not run out. It doesn't get tired of forgiving. I don't love a cleaner version of you. I love the real you. The version of you that is still trying to heal. The one that still doubts sometimes. The one that feels too far gone. Let me tell you a secret. You're not too far gone. You never were. I would leave 99 just to find you. I already paid for everything you feel ashamed of. So stop trying to earn what I've already given. Stop trying to punish yourself for what I've forgiven. That's not justice. That's bondage. And I came to set you free. My blood was enough. You don't have to punish yourself. You don't have to replay the moment over and over. You don't have to live in exile from joy. Come home. Let my grace wash over you. You were never meant to carry this alone. I still call you mine. I still call you beloved. I still call you worthy. You are not defined by your worst moment. You are defined by my love for you. My love that never changes. My grace that reaches into every dark corner and fills it with light. So breathe, child. Let me remind you, you are forgiven. You are covered. You are loved beyond comprehension. You do not need to run from me. You do not need to prove yourself. You only need to receive. My grace is your covering. My love is your anchor, and nothing can separate you from me. I know your past. I know your fears. I know the tears you cried when no one was watching. And still, I say, come closer. There's no shame in my presence, only healing. And the more broken you feel, the more tightly I want to hold you. You don't have to have it all together. You just need to give me your heart, as it is. I am not afraid of the real you. In fact, I came for the real you. My grace still covers you. It always has, and it always will. My dear one, you've wondered lately, haven't you? Does God still see me? Does He still remember what I prayed for? Has He forgotten me in this waiting? Let me speak to your heart right now, gently, deeply, lovingly. I have not forgotten you. I see you.
Every quiet cry, every hidden ache, every silent sacrifice you've made, I have seen it all. You are not invisible to me. I know it feels like time is passing without answers. I know your hands feel empty while your heart feels heavy. You've watched others receive, and you've wondered why you're still here, waiting. But I need you to understand this truth. Delay is not denial. I am working in ways you cannot yet see. I'm aligning things, preparing hearts, protecting you from what you didn't even know could harm you. You're not forgotten. You're being formed. Even when the silence is long, I am speaking behind the scenes. Even when the doors remain closed, I am preparing something better behind them. Even when it feels like your prayers hit the ceiling, they are actually being gathered like precious incense before my throne. Do you remember Hannah waiting year after year? Joseph forgotten in a prison? David anointed but not yet crowned? Their delay did not mean they were abandoned. It meant I was shaping them for something greater. And I'm doing the same in you. I know it's hard to wait. I know the nights feel longer. I know the enemy whispers lies when you're tired and alone. But don't listen to his voice. Listen to mine. I'm still here. I never left. I didn't forget your dream. I didn't ignore your tears. I didn't overlook your offering. You are held in the palm of my hand. When others pass you by, I draw near. When your name is forgotten by man, it is still spoken with love by me. I never overlook faithfulness. I see how you keep showing up when no one applauds. I see how you keep choosing love even when it's hard. I see how you keep believing when the answers haven't come. That faith, quiet and persistent, is beautiful to me. Your name is written on my heart. And when the time is right, what I've planned for you will unfold in ways you could never predict. So do not give up. Do not believe the lie that you are forgotten. You are my beloved. And every season of waiting has purpose. Every moment of silence is filled with my presence. You may not see me moving, but I promise you, I am. And one day, you'll look back at this chapter and see how I carried you through it all. You'll see that you were never forgotten, not even for a second. I love you. I remember you. And your name, your future, your heart is safe with me.
My precious child, I know you're tired. Tired in your body, tired in your soul. Tired of trying, of waiting, of hoping, and sometimes of hurting. You've carried burdens that others can't see. You've smiled when your heart felt hollow. You've kept going, even when it felt like no one noticed. But I noticed. I've seen every tear that never fell, every sigh in the dark, every battle in your thoughts that you didn't tell a soul about. And I want you to know something deep, something eternal, something unshakable. I'm still holding you. Even when it feels like you're falling apart, I am still holding every piece. When your strength runs out, my arms take over. When you don't know the way forward, I am your path. When the world feels too loud and your thoughts too heavy, I whisper peace that cuts through the noise. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. My hand has not let go of yours, and I never will. I know your heart is weary. I know you feel like you've prayed and seen no answer. I know you've hoped, and some things didn't turn out the way you imagined. But listen, I am not finished with your story. You see a pause, but I see preparation. You feel pain, but I am planting purpose. You feel delay, but I am designing a deeper destiny. You are not failing. You are growing.
Even when you feel weak, even when you stumble, even when you feel like giving up, my grip on you remains. I do not love you less when you are tired. I do not draw back when you are confused. In fact, I lean in even closer. I carry what you cannot. You don't have to do this alone. Let me carry you. Let me hold you. Let me breathe peace into you again. I am not the God who abandons. I am the God who stays. I am not the God who punishes weakness. I am the God who runs to it with healing. My child, rest in me. Just for a moment, stop striving. Let the waves settle. Lay your burdens at my feet, not just the visible ones, but the ones no one sees. The ache of unanswered questions, the guilt that still tries to whisper, the grief that lingers in silence. I can carry them all. Let your soul breathe in my nearness. I am closer than your next breath. When no one understands, I do. When no one sees, I see. When no one shows up, I'm already here. Your value does not come from how strong you feel. Your worth is not found in what you can produce. Your identity is rooted in my love, not in your performance. And my love does not change. Whether you shout with joy or whisper through tears, I am with you. You are not forgotten. You are not too much. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mine. And I'm still holding you. Always have, always will. So lean into me now. Breathe in my peace. Let go, and let me hold you a little longer. My beloved one, there are moments in life that feel like the valley of shadows, places where the light seems dim and the way forward unclear. You've wondered if I'm still near. You've looked around and asked, Lord, even here? And I want you to hear me clearly. Yes, even here, I am with you. Even in the place where your heart feels undone. Even in the moment of loss you didn't see coming. Even in the disappointment that shook you to the core. I am not just God of the mountaintops, I am the God of the valleys. I walk where you walk. I sit with you in the silence. I weep when you weep. My presence is not determined by how you feel. It is anchored in my promise. And my promise is this: I will never leave you. Not for a moment, not for a breath, not for a single heartbeat. I am with you in the waiting room. I am with you in the courtroom. I am with you in the hospital bed. I am with you on the cold floor where you've cried. I do not step away when life gets hard. I step in. I do not run when you feel angry or confused. I draw closer. I am not afraid of your questions. I am not offended by your tears. I welcome it all because I love all of you, even the hurting parts, especially the hurting parts. This valley you're in, it's not forever, and you're not walking through it alone. You might not see the end yet, but I do. You may not feel strong enough to walk, but I am carrying you. I am the shepherd who walks with his sheep through the shadow, not around it. You will not be lost here. You will not drown here. You will not stay in this pain forever. Because I am here, and where I am, hope remains. Listen to me, child. You are not cursed. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are seen. You are held. You are loved. I will bring beauty from these ashes. I will redeem what was lost. I will restore what was broken. Even in this, yes, even here, I am with you, and I always will be.
My beloved child, there are moments when your eyes are full of tears and your heart is full of questions.
You wonder, why this path? Why now? Why me? You try to make sense of it all, the timing, the delay, the losses, the longing. But I need you to hear my voice above your thoughts, above the confusion, above the noise. I see what you cannot see. I see the purpose behind every pause. I see the healing hidden in the waiting. I see the protection behind every closed door. I know the end from the beginning. I see all things clearly, and I never lose sight of you. Even when you don't understand what's happening, you can trust who is leading. I have never led you into a place that I did not prepare for you first. Even when the road curves and disappears from your sight, I am walking ahead. I am making the crooked places straight. I am softening hearts you haven't met yet. I am opening doors you haven't arrived at yet. And I am building strength inside you that you don't even know you'll need. My timing is not delayed. It is precise. Every moment is under my hand. You may feel forgotten, but I have not forgotten you. You may feel hidden, but you are hidden in me, not from me. Do not despise the seasons where you feel unseen, unheard, or uncertain. These are the seasons where I dig deep into your soul. These are the moments where roots grow strong, even when no fruit is visible. I am not rushing you. I am refining you. I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. You ask me for open doors, and I delight in giving good things. But I will not send you into a place you are not ready to stand in. I love you too much to let you walk into a blessing unprepared. And I love you enough to allow discomfort if it means deeper growth. So trust me, not just in the promise, but in the process. Trust me when it's slow. Trust me when it's silent. Trust me when it doesn't feel like progress. I am working in the silence. I am moving in the mystery. I am sculpting something eternal in the hidden places of your heart. Nothing is wasted with me. Not the tears, not the detours, not the heartbreaks, not even your mistakes. I redeem everything. And one day, you will look back and see that what felt like abandonment was actually alignment. What felt like delay was divine protection. What felt like breaking was really becoming. Hold on, my child. My plan for you is not small. It is more than you've asked for. It is greater than you've dared to dream. But first, I am strengthening the foundation, so when the flood of blessing comes, you will not be shaken. Stay close to me. Keep your eyes on me, even when you don't understand. My ways are higher, my vision is wider, and my love for you, it has no limit. One day soon, what you see dimly now will become clear, and you will say with joy, "He saw what I could not see, and his plan was perfect." I love you, my child, and I am still leading you all the way home.
My beloved one, there are days when you feel distant, from peace, from joy, from hope, and even from me. The weight of life pulls at your heart. The regrets, the distractions, the failures whisper that you're too far gone, too lost to return, too broken to be whole again. But hear me now. Let my words settle deep in your spirit. You are never too far for me. You are never too lost for my light to find you. You are never too broken for my hands to heal. You are never too messy for my grace to cover. You are never too far gone, because I have already come all the way to you. When I stretched out my arms on the cross,
I reached across all time, all pain, all distance, and I reached for you. I knew every weakness before it ever showed. I knew every stumble, every sin, every moment of shame, and I still chose you. I still wanted you. I still died for you. I still love you. There is not a single thing you've done, not a single place you've been, not a single failure you've endured that could cause me to turn away. In fact, it is in those very places of despair where I come running. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to chase after the one. The father who runs to the child who limps home. The healer who touches the wounds others walk past. The redeemer who rewrites the story everyone else gave up on. I want you to know something holy and personal, something that has never changed and never will. My love for you is not based on your performance. My love is not earned, it is given. It is not fragile, it is fierce. It does not leave, it rescues. You don't need to hide your pain from me. You don't need to clean yourself up before coming to me. You don't need to rehearse the right words or prove your worth. Just come. Come as you are, tired, hurting, questioning, doubting. Bring me your mess. Bring me your wounds. Bring me your silence, your confusion, your ache. I can handle it all, and I love all of you. I already know every part, and I'm not going anywhere. Even when you walk away, I wait. Even when you doubt me, I believe in you. Even when you let go, I still hold on. Nothing separates you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not even death. You were never meant to carry this alone. Let me in. Let me near. I am not ashamed of your scars. I see beauty in them. I see testimony in them. I see resurrection. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for good. I will take your ashes and create something beautiful. I will take your emptiness and fill it with purpose. I will take your shame and replace it with grace. I died to make you free, and I rose again to stay with you forever. You do not need to earn your place with me. It has already been paid for. Just receive it, and let my love do what you cannot. Let it heal, let it restore, let it hold you together when life feels shattered. You are not too far. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond reach. You are mine. And I will come to you again and again and again, until your heart remembers that no matter where you are never too far for me to find you and bring you home.
My beloved, you often wonder what the future holds. Your mind reaches ahead, planning, worrying, imagining every possibility. You hold hopes in one hand, fears in the other, and in between is the deep longing to know that everything will be okay. Let me speak into your tomorrow. I am already there. I stand at the end of your story as clearly as I stand beside you now. I see what is coming, and I am not afraid. I hold your future the way a loving father holds a child's hand, steady, strong, gentle. What lies ahead is not a mystery to me. I have prepared the path, just as I have prepared you to walk it. I know your next steps. I know who will walk in and who will walk away. I know what will bloom and what will fall away. And in every season, my hand will not leave you. I know there are things you're waiting for, dreams still unrealized, promises you've clung to for years. You ask, when, Lord? How? Will it really happen? And here I am, whispering truth over you. I am not late. Not one moment of your waiting has been missed. I do not forget what I have spoken over your life. Every word I speak is alive, planted like a seed. Some seeds take time to break through the soil, but they are not dead. They are growing underground. So do not mistake silence for absence. Do not mistake delay for denial. I am still working. I am still writing. I have not forgotten you. And the things I am preparing for you are greater than what you have imagined. You only see a few steps ahead, but I see the full journey. You worry about the future because you think you must figure it out, but that is not your burden to carry. You are not the author of your story. I am. I write in wisdom. I write in love. I write in eternity. You do not need to strive to control what you cannot see. You only need to stay close to me. Let me lead. Let me carry the part that overwhelms you. I am the God who parts seas when there is no way. I am the God who brings water from rocks, life from ashes, resurrection from death. I am not limited by time, by statistics, or by what others say is possible. What I speak over you, I will complete. My promises do not expire. Even if it feels like years have passed, I am still faithful. Even if people have walked away, I am still with you. Even if the world changes, I remain the same. And your future is not fragile in my hands. I will open the doors you are meant to walk through, and I will close the ones that would harm you. When you don't know which direction to take, I will guide you with peace. When you feel weak, I will strengthen your soul. When fear arises, my perfect love will drive it out. Let your heart rest, child. I hold the days ahead. I know what you need before you ask. I know what you long for in the deepest place. And I promise you, no good thing will I withhold from you. Not one tear will be wasted. Not one season will be in vain. You may not see the full picture now, but one day you will. And you will say, He was there in every chapter, and His plans were perfect. Until then, walk with me, trust me, rest in me. I am holding your future, and I